But let's move on to Regional 2 in Albany. And your 1 seed is the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And Iowa has gone 6 straight games winning after they had their last loss to Indiana. They're piecing it together. Yes, Caitlin Clark is lighting it up, but the other pieces also have contributed as well, and they're looking to get back to a Final Four.
And they'll be facing either as the 16 seed in the first 4 in, Holy Cross Crusaders or UT Martin Skyhawks. Holy Cross only won in tournament game, came against Maryland back in 1991. As for UT Martin, there you go. You see the celebration. They got the auto bid despite losing the OVC championship to Southern Indiana. Want to make the most of their opportunities. That is your 1/16 matchup in Regional 2 in Albany. How about your 8-9 matchup? 8 West Virginia Mountaineers. 15th NCAA tournament appearance. Haven't made it past the second round since 1992. Yeah. We see it. Okay. I was hoping they'd take the challenge for the dance and get after it. Okay. I like it. It's picking up. And they'll face 9-seeded Princeton Tigers.
There's the excitement. And I know I'm doing this again. I'm jumping to round 2, so my apologies to those round 1 opponents. But Princeton, Iowa in round 2, a Caitlin versus Caitlin matchup. Caitlin Chen of Princeton is a very, very good guard.
So there is your 8-9 matchup in Regional 2 in Albany. We move on to the 4-13, an interesting one in terms of where they would land. Your 4-seed Kansas State Wildcats making their 18th NCAA tournament appearance. You see the reaction there, Charlie. They were a little bit on the bubble for you in terms of whether they'd be in the top 16.
They're going to get to host now, and those Manhattan fans, the K-State faithful, they bring it. That should be a very exciting atmosphere.
Certainly the 13th seed that they'll face Portland Pilots know a thing or two about disappointing the fan bases. They just upset Gonzaga. They earned their ticket here. 2nd straight West Coast Conference tournament title for them. They won 3 of the last 5. Congratulations. Your first round matchup is Kansas State and Portland. We move on to your 5-12 matchup in Regional 2 in Albany. And your 5 seed, the Colorado Buffaloes. They were a 6 seed in last year's tournament. They lost in the Sweet 16 to 2-seeded Iowa. But their 3rd straight season with 20-plus wins.
Listen, I talked about Colorado. What was this, one of the game days that we had where the schedule that they had to go through at the end of Pac-12 play was brutal. I felt like Colorado just needed a little reset. We're going to see a lot from them in the tournament. I fully believe it.
And they'll face today's Missouri Valley champion, 12-seeded Drake Bulldogs. They're riding a 14-game win streak. That's the 10th longest active win streak in D1. And again, they won the Missouri Valley Championship. So they will face Colorado in the first round as we continue through the Regional 2 bracket in Albany. And we move on now to your 3-14 matchup. 3rd seed, the LSU Tigers.
What?
The defending champs, the 3 seed. CP, your reaction here?
Look, LSU is playing some of their best basketball. I don't think anybody in that bracket wants to see them when you've got to face an Angel Reese, a Michaela Williams, and a Nisa Morrow. And if last year Poa is back healthy, listen, LSU is going to be a team to have to reckon with.
I would love to know what's going on in Kim Mulkey's mind right now.
She's wearing her green, though. She's wearing her St.
Yeah, she's got her green on. She is ready. Maybe she's already scheming.
She's already thinking. She's like, okay, all right, here we go.
Well, Coach, let's answer one thing for you. Who you'll be playing? 14-seeded Rice Owls. First NCAA tournament appearance since 2019 for the Owls.
I love the celebration. I love it.
Look at the hug. Have you seen the hugs yet? That is so precious.
I love that.
So that is your 3-14 matchup in the Regional 2 in Albany as we move right along to your 6-11 matchup. Your 6 seed, the Louisville Cardinals. Under Jeff Wall's 17th season. They've got 3 of the top 5 leading scorers this season, transferred to Louisville this season, a team that's been here before. They'll face as the 11 seed Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, 21st NCAA tournament appearance. Last time they won a tournament game, 2007, so certainly they'll be upset-minded when they face Louisville. Moving on to your 2-15 matchup in the Regional 2 in Albany, and your 2-seeded UCLA Bruins. highest seed in program history.
And this region is simply a murderer's row, but UCLA has all of the pieces to win a national championship. Yep. Lauren Betts is a huge key for them on both ends of the floor, but certainly experience, depth, shooting, and an inside game.
Their first round matchup will be the Cal Baptist Lancers. It's their first NCAA tournament appearance. Congratulations. Welcome to the dance, ladies. Put your dancing shoes on.
They have the jumping shoes on right now.
They certainly are. Congratulations. What a matchup for you. What a moment. As we continue on down the Regional 2 bracket in Albany with your 7-10 matchup, it will be number 7, Creighton. Their 10th NCAA tournament appearance. They were a 6th seed in last year's tournament, losing in the round of 64 to Mississippi State. And they will be facing in the first round your 10-seeded UNLV Rebels. 3rd straight NCAA tournament appearance for the Rebels, seeking their first win in the tournament since 1991.
Lindsay LaRocque's got something going on in the desert.
Something's happening in the desert. And there it is. You take a full look now at the bracket for Regional 2 in Albany, and you kind of hinted at it already, Rebecca. Murderer's row in this bracket. What are you sort of looking at the most
I mean, the strength of the top 4 teams in this bracket is incredible, especially if you're looking at it from Iowa's point of view. UCLA is your 2 seed, certainly a national championship contender. LSU as your 3, the reigning national champion, the team that beat you in the national championship game. And then K-State, again, if all seeds hold. K-State and Iowa have already played twice this year. They split in terms of Iowa lost at home, and then Iowa beat them on a neutral court. So this region, we haven't seen the last 2 regions yet, but holy cow, this region's tough.
LSU maybe a little disappointed as a 3. Remember, they were a 3 last year, too, and they took it all the way home.